What's up, guys? It's KingDaddyDMAC, and welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Feed the Beast. Oh yeah, baby. Hermitcraft server, Unleashed pack, things and stuff and things. How's everybody doing? Oh yeah, I wouldn't say real sorry. I didn't have an episode up the other day. Actually, maybe even the last 2 days. This is now Thursday I'm recording. I couldn't sleep. I guess it was Tuesday night. Stayed up all night, was up all the next day, and I just felt like, I don't even know, I was like in a dream world half the day. Got a lot of stuff done, I guess, in that time, but just wasn't up for recording. So want to say sorry. I'm doing my best to try and get a video up as close to every day as possible. And we're getting close. We're really, I've seen real improvement on my video uploading schedule. It used to be only like once, twice a week, sometimes 3. And we're getting pretty close to every day now. Of course, Mondays are always tough, and you know, because I got another job, my girlfriend. Yeah, it's always tough when you're in a relationship. You gotta give and take, and you just don't have all the time in the world to play video games. But we're getting stuff done. So anyway, before I show you my progress on the new area, I want to play around with something. So I realized we don't have any enchantments on our armor, and some of our tools have a lot, some don't. And I was trying to figure this, you know, get my head wrapped around this new advanced thing. So I didn't understand why here, if I take this tool right here, say, you know, I can use and see everything in there to add stuff on. And by the way, I figured out what some of these enchantments are. I'll talk about it in a minute. But why does that show up, but then this doesn't? And I couldn't figure out why at first. Or else I wanted to put haste on my boots, but it's not showing up. And, you know, I think that's how it should be. I don't think you should be allowed to put enchantments on power tools, you know, like that. It is kind of, again, the word OP, does that really exist in Feed the Beast? But anyway, I was thinking, well, you know what? I wonder if you can put books into this thing. So let's try this out. And look at that. That is awesome. And it pretty much tells us everything possible. Every enchantment possible that this thing does. Which is awesome. It kind of sucks in that it's not really fun for finding them or making them, earning up to them. It's pretty cheaty, but you know, again, it's Feed the Beast. So let's try this out. I want to get haste on my boots. I couldn't put it directly in to get haste. Maybe it's just because it doesn't understand, it doesn't recognize exactly what this book is. But let's go there. Haste 3. Enchant. Awesome. So then, oh, can I put multiple enchantments on a single book? That would be pretty ridiculous. Ashes. Ashes is interesting. Before I put it on a couple tools, what this does is if you're using a tool, say this sword, and it breaks, what it's going to do is it will give you back the sword, but I believe it takes away the ashes enchantment and maybe even more. Maybe even, I think it's set up to like 2 others, but you'll get the sword back. That's not really something we have to worry about because we're using mostly power tools anyway. But now we have haste, and we should, at this point, let me get off my boots, should be able to do it in the anvil, because this is how you used to put haste in before. Do I not have enough levels for this? That's redonkulous. But that's how I do it. So that's pretty sweet. Now I'm thinking the reason why this showed up and this didn't is I think once you put the first enchantment on there, you probably, it will then recognize it and like know what it is or something like that. So that's pretty cool. So we are going to pimp out all of our gear. Let me get, yeah, we're out of levels. Let me get a whole bunch of more levels and let's see what we can do. Oh my god, I is so angry. I is so angry now. So there is a limit to how many I can put multiple enchantments on books, but there is a limit to how many I can put on the thing. So first, I wanted to check first, okay, if I put my helmet in, I was curious, can I put haste on my helmet? What would happen? And yeah, the enchantments that do not apply, that are not applicable, because haste can only go on boots, it just takes off that enchantment. So that's interesting to know. But I was also looking at, you can still make it too expensive. So this book I'll probably never be able to use. And this is ideally what I wanted to have in my helmet. So it looks like doing either just 4 or just adding them on one at a time is the way to go. Now, it's been driving me nuts because I've been having to go back and forth between the world when I'm getting my XP because I don't want to leave quartz there to despawn. Got to set up a little system. Made an ender pouch, and I want to set something up so that I can, from anywhere, transfer stuff back to my base. So let's go ahead and get some stuff here. Let's get our diamond. Let's get some lapis. Boom, boom. And let's do some rose. Craft it. Thank you. And grab our rose. All right, cool. So let's go ahead. Let's take out this ender chest that's here. And let's set in a thing linking over from our AE system. So let's set this chest. Right, you know what? We're going to have to put all of our shenanigans on it first. Let's get it private. And by the way, I realized if you right click with the VJJ, it takes off all the stuff, which drives me nuts too. All right. Let's get that linked up. Boom, boom, and red. Okay, so now we have that. Our bag, let's link up to it. Boom, and it was already linked up, right? Okay, cool. So now we gotta left click with the JJ. Perfect. So let's get that put in there. Dunk. And let's throw on, I'm gonna do an import bus on the bottom. Like so. Let's set this so it does stack at a time. And wire it over to our other AE. Awesome. So let's put our slimy grass back. Awesome. And let's see if this works. Let's go. And if you do Control Shift, click it, all that quartz goes in. Perfect. And that should be fast enough. If you want it to suck out faster, you can put multiple import buses on it. But I think that should be good. And then our other chest we'll just throw there. I'm going to put a diamond on it so it links back up with our other pouch. Perfect. Perfecto. So, it's getting to be nighttime. I think... Oh, I'm the only one on. I don't know that it really matters since we're about to go to another dimension. But let's sleep real quick. So, today, there's a couple things I wanted to kind of talk about. And some of which, the first one would be about Minecon. Minecon's coming up very soon, guys. Less than a month. And I will be there. It's in Orlando, Florida. Might still be ways to get tickets. Possibly on eBay. I'm not really sure. But did get my ticket. Will be there. I'm super excited. I love being able to... I mean, I'm going there just to see people. To see the other hermits and other Minecrafter YouTube friends that I play with. Which is very cool because you play with people over the internet. But you don't get to ever, really meet them, hang out with them very often. Because so rarely does someone live in the same area that you do, even if it's in the same country. So that's cool. And then also, I get to see any of you guys, my viewers, my fans that watch. And when I used to upload Pokemon, I'd go to tournaments or host tournaments for that. And I get to see a lot of my viewers a lot more frequently. And it's just the most rewarding and exciting, cool thing to hang out with you guys in person. So if you're going, you got to make sure to let me know. I'm going to be doing a fan meetup at some point while I'm there. Probably for a single one for myself, and then we'll probably do another one too with, all the Hermitcrafters that are going. So that should be cool. I got to meet some of the other Hermitcrafters at PAX East when I went. That's the only other, I guess, like it's not even for Minecraft, but other convention that I went to. That I should probably turn down my volume just a teensy beensy bit, because that is so loud. So it should be cool. Now, it's very important, any of you guys that want to know what's going on while I'm at Minecon, and especially if you're going to keep in contact while I'm there, you have to follow my Twitter. Have to. It's a must. I'm really surprised that I just really haven't promoted Twitter that much. But it's at KingDaddyDMAC, just like my YouTube name, at KingDaddyDMAC. Make sure to follow it so you can stay in the loop, see what's going on. And I also post stuff out there. I don't spam with Twitter. I'm not one of those people that are like, hey, I'm taking a poopy. You know, and just tweet everything. But I tweet important things. And then also pictures from the event and just what's going on. It should be a really fun time. So make sure to follow that. And let me know if you're going in Twitter or else in the comments of this video. Let me know. Other issues are if you do go, it could be difficult to find out like who exactly I am, because not all of you know what I look like. I don't show myself in every single video, or in fact in really any videos now, and that's something I gotta fix. Gotta get that webcam. I think I will try and pick that up this week. I'm going to New York this weekend, guys. It was just my girlfriend's birthday. For a present, I am taking her to a Broadway show in New York City, so that should be really cool. A little stressful just because I got to get all my recording done ahead of time, but I think it should be really cool. But anyway, need to get a webcam. I will put up a video showing me and just talking about more stuff specifically about Minecon sometime probably within like the week before it happens, so you guys can make sure to get a refresher on what I look like and everything. Of course, I show pictures of myself on Facebook, and even my icon is me. But, you know, it's small icons. It's hard to tell, and people change the way they look. That picture is several years old at this point. But, so anyway, there's that. And speaking of which, I'm kind of curious. I've been getting some comments lately from a few people saying that they wanted me to do a face cam in videos, which I think is kind of funny. I'm not embarrassed of myself or care. I'm more than happy to, but I'm curious if that's just a few people that say that, and if face cams really take away from the video, or is it help, or what? So I don't know. And then there's also, I've got to figure out what I'm going to do about streaming, which is something I've said in a couple of videos that I was going to get into, and I said by now I should have already, but I still haven't got that webcam. That's what I'm kind of holding up on, and I've been a little nervous about streaming. Just more in that it's very different than making videos, because you got to interact with people and stuff, and I don't want it to take away. I don't want to. A lot of people get into streaming and then they stop YouTube, and I really don't want that to happen. I hope that it would be something additional to do, but it's difficult. It's hard. Being a streamer is really hard work to do it well, and I wouldn't want to do it if I was cruddy at doing it, but you don't get as much accomplished as you do in a video. But you know, my hope was that I'd be able to do more stuff that like this that I normally do off camera, you know, be able to hang out and stream while I do it. So let me know what you think about that, and whether streaming is something enough of you are interested in. I'd be doing it on Twitch, and it's something I definitely am gonna try, but just whether I really do it much. Alright, so that's that. Next little topic that I wanted to discuss was, you know, of course, every video I get this is about what's going on with vanilla. What the heck, man? I'm sick of Feed the Beast. Some people, you know, they're not sick of Feed the Beast, but they're sick of seeing the same series. And I know this is going to be episode number 21, and I haven't uploaded a single vanilla since I started this series. Part of that's been, a good part of it has been because I'm really trying my hardest to get to everyday uploads, which I don't have every day to record, so it's difficult. I've got to actually get multiple videos recorded in in single sittings in order to get a video up every day. I'm not there yet. I'm getting close. Monday is probably my hardest day because I have to record Friday for all the weekend. Plus, then if you add in Monday, it's, you know, I get home Monday, but usually I upload a video the day after I've recorded it, just so it gets plenty of time to process and everything like that. So I'm getting there. Now, my fear with vanilla, I couldn't get content out fast enough, and it's not that I hate vanilla or anything like that. It's just getting difficult. Plus, my Let's Play and my single player, you know, some stuff I'm really debating whether I should just start fresh when 1.7 comes out on the single player instead of continuing in that world, just so it gives me more stuff to do. Because I feel like I haven't done everything, but I've done a lot. And, you know, it's if I turn over a new leaf and getting it going again, maybe that's what I need. And I've got also a lot of new subscribers since that series started, so I know this isn't the best place to really ask about, you know, what I should do in vanilla, because I'm sure plenty of you don't watch vanilla, and the people that do aren't necessarily watching this. But I'm going to say it anyway, and I'm going to really shoot for, I've already started recording some vanilla with Slipgator, because of course Slipgator and Tinfoil Chef, streamers really now, full-time hermits. We're doing a thing where if you're in Hermitcraft vanilla, you're in also the Feed the Beast if you choose to play, and if you're in Feed the Beast, you are also invited to vanilla. So Tinfoil Chef and Slipgator are both now going to be starting up a single player. Maryland, I don't think, is interested in vanilla. He's welcome to play there, but I'm not sure if he actually will, just because he's got all of his Pokemon stuff going on too. That's his primary thing that he uploads. So we'll see. I've already recorded some with Slip just as an introduction to say welcome to the server. But I'm going to try and get some done on the vanilla Hermitcraft recorded this week, and I'll probably go up, probably not till next week. But I'm trying, and it's difficult too to do a single player and the Hermitcraft server, both vanilla 2 at once. I'm going to have to figure something out because I really don't think I can maintain both. What's going to end up happening is I'm going to be uploading less just because it takes me longer to do the videos. So that's, and again, in a nutshell, why I've done so much of this is just because it's just endless content. New server, I always have something to do. Vanilla, I just can't get things out as quick. So my number one priority was to try and get uploads as frequent as possible. So that's why I'm doing the Feed the Beast so frequent. So let me know how you feel about that. Just things about the single player world, about possibly resetting. And there's a possibility of ending it, which I don't want to do, but it's a possibility that I may have to. So we shall see. Now, let's get to the enchanting. I'm curious. I want to see about whether it's a smarter idea to make just a single thing. Let's see. Where'd our haste book go? All right, so we got the helmet. Got to make a new book for the helmet. That's right, because it was too expensive. So I'm going to add all these on. Respiration, Aqua Infinity, Protection, and Thorns. I think that's everything. Hopefully I have enough to do it. Enchant. All right, cool. And let's just see how this... Oh, no. Let me get my helmet off. My goodness. Actually, I think that's everything. Oh, too expensive. Dang it. So I think I'm going to have to do them one by one. That's 2 wasted books. Gosh darn it. All right. Well, I'm going to go do a bunch of enchanting, or get all the levels, get all the books ready, and then we'll enchant them together. And then let's head over to the new area to see what work I've been up to. All right, 6 to 9 levels. Good number, good number. All right, so let's get this done. I'm just going to do 1 enchantment for each, I think. Just do that, enchant. And this will be for my pants and chest plate. And then I should be able to then do the rest, just add them in. Let's see. And then for the helmet, most important, I wanted the Aqua Infinity and the Respiration. Hopefully this leaves me enough levels to get these added on. Let's see. So let's get that on. 13, perfect. Sweet. Let's get our chest plate, the protection put on. All right. And I think now I should be able to put this, let's just test this out, in the enchanter now. Yeah. And then everything else adds on. So that's perfect. And we're out of levels again. Jeez. So I think I'm going to do the rest off camera. But we got ourselves, finally, we're shiny. Shiny, I love it. Oh, get out of there. So that's that. I think that's pretty much everything also that I wanted to talk about in the episode. Just quickly, well, the moral of the story so far is follow Twitter. Very important to stay in touch and see what's going on. We started up, and I've been talking with Suzuma and a lot of the other hermits, and we're starting up a G+ page for Hermitcraft, so that's very important. And I'm curious, in the recent weeks, I know I was forced into making a G+ page, and I was a little upset about that at first. Wasn't the happiest camper, but I'm liking it so far. So guys, if you have G+, make sure to check that out as well. Follow, whatever. I'm going to try and really be good about having that be like my go-to place. Like kind of, I haven't been very active on Facebook. I'm probably never going to be. I'm trying to be good on Twitter. And I think G+ will just be probably the best place to be able to communicate with fans and stuff like that other than Twitter. So make sure to go give that a look, guys. Put me in your circles, something and such. So that should be cool, and hopefully we can have a lot more Hermitcraft things going on. Also this weekend, I think it's this weekend, is planned a Hermitcraft world tour of the vanilla world. Unfortunately, as I told you before, I'm not going to be here this weekend because I'm going to be seeing the Broadway show. But make sure to check out the other Hermits channels. Zoom is probably going to be the most informative as to what's going on. And Twitter's, you might get a chance to play on the Hermitcraft server, the vanilla one, over the weekend. So pretty freaking cool. And we're going to try and have events like that more often amongst Hermitcraft, and you know, mixing it up with the fans, so it should be pretty cool. I swear there's one other thing I forgot about. I think the G+ was the main thing, but yeah. So I'm gonna get the rest of our stuff enchanted, and then let's go take a peek at the new base, see what's going on. I've done a bit of work there. I'm liking it so far. Alright, all enchanted up. I feel like my normal Super Saiyan DMAC self. Finally, shiny, shiny, shiny. Awesome. So, let's go take a look. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to find F5. Let's go take a look at our new place. Let's see what I've done. And I'll show you both what I've done and some of my plans of what I'm going to do. So let's go down to our book. Oh. These are blaze rod slip. Why, thank you, Slipgator. What a nice guy. He is just the friend that keeps on giving. Oh my goodness. And he is awesome, guys. Make sure to check out Slip. Okay. So, I'm thinking first off, we've seen over here. This is definitely where we're going to live. Probably going to build a house, have like a more housey area over here, and then I don't know, maybe do some bees over here eventually, stuff like that. But anyway, been working on trying to blend these in, going from one place to another. Got to get some of those boots where they have the walk assist, where you can just walk up blocks, which we don't have with our quantum, but just about every other armor has. Uh-oh. It's about to be night. Let me sleep real quick. All right, back, brand new day. So, got to get that walk assist, and then we should be able to walk right up here. Looks good. Then trying to blend in, you can grow these flowers, which is really, really nifty if you just bone meal. It's got to be, I believe, on this special long grass block. You can just bone meal them, the flowers, and they grow into the big ones. So pretty neat. I think these are the only two colors for the big ones you can do. I haven't tested that out. But we have then going into the red rock. And here I have, again, need that walk assist boots. Will blend in, and then somehow I got to transition over to this grass. I was thinking of maybe ending the long grass here and then having some other material, some brick being here. And then it transitions over into this brighter grass, which is the origin grass. Very cool. And yeah, look at this area. Still getting it blended in, but pretty neat. Got the green grass on the rock and brings us over to our place. So very, very sweet, and I think it's pretty cool. I haven't decided yet if I want to have this go all the way to the water or not. And then also whether I want to just keep this area green. I put this path just so the grass would extend itself and grow. But I could make some parts over here this green also so that it's all green around that middle little water part. So it looks like kind of like a desert oasis, I guess you could say. Got to plant some bushes and flowers. But I think that's pretty cool. So I'm trying to work it out and figure out what I want to blend and how I want to blend it. The two grasses do not mesh together too well. So I'm probably going to do away with this type of green. And then I'll have over here also try and blend this in to come in a little more. So it's working. Believe it or not, that took a good bit of time. And got to figure out where I want to put stuff. Whether I want to have everything out in the open over here and start thinking of cutting this back and then start putting more things over here. But I'd like to, instead of working too much underground, I'd like to try and have things open up and be spread out on the surface. Of course, we'll have little areas like this that you go through, just as tunnels. And I could also build rooms along the side here. That's a possibility. Oh, I really want this walk assist to work. That's the main gist of what I've been working on, trying to blend in like here. This was natural, and then it just kind of went down over here, this river. But I went and filled this in, so it's got like kind of a little lakey spot there. So just working on the terrain for now. I've been thinking about making a void world and having all my heavy machinery there, and that's what's kept me back from moving too much more. Just Sasson does that, and it's freaking amazing. Just because your frame rates are so freaking high there, they're like over 1,000, which is I can't even imagine. I'm thinking, let's see, boots. I want to try and let's try and see if we can get some boots with that have. I think it's called the walk assist. I don't know if it's called that in every. I need more. Let's see, so if I go like this, we get these boots. Put our leather back. Let's just see if we can make some with Dartcraft, and we're gonna start to get into doing more Dartcraft stuff. I feel like we've earned it. So these guys, I think I take those and throw those out on the ground. Let me get my wand. Are these the same thing? I think so. Let's use the rest of this wand up. Hopefully it will break after this. Oh no. Dang, coin of suck. Coin of fortune. Someone actually asked in the comments. I can't find the coin of suck. Awesome. We got that shard, can go in there. Which I thought was hilarious. You guys are the best. And I want to say thank you so much. It's been helpful in trying to figure out. A lot of people said they didn't like all just black and white. So that was helpful to know so that I don't go overkill. Let's see. I wanted feathers. I'm curious with this actually. Does it give you walk assist from the get-go? Let's take these off and put this on. We still get the fast run. We're not going to get that boost jump anymore. And these don't have haste. No, it doesn't look like I can walk up. So I think that might be part of the flight thing. Let's also get... I think I can use this for enchanting as well. Let's find out. I might not be a high enough level to do that yet. So let's get our boots off. Force boots. Let's get these in here. I'm not even sure what are all the things I can mix in. That's charge. All right, that's cool. So charge, wing. I don't know if I can put multiple wings in there. And what else would be good with the armor? I don't know, guys. I'm new to the Dartcraft things. Let's try the sugar. Let's try fortune maybe also. Let's see how many we can get mixed in here. So we got the wing. If I put multiple wings, what happens? I'm a little confused on this. I don't know how many I can do. Let's see, what does that do? That's speed. So does that make me run faster? No, that's speed of the tool. And there's the fortune. Oh, guys, what do I do? All right, I'm going to put a bunch of wings in. We'll see how many, if that actually makes a difference. And this should hopefully make it so that it charges, something like that. So let's see. Either way, we're getting more points to get up. We got a lot to go, 366. There's 7 tiers total. Holy crud nuggets, this takes forever. My god, I probably shouldn't be just sitting here watching it. Come on, baby. I hope this gives us what we want. I know I used too many feathers, but... Alright, light boots and wings. So I think really 1 wing would have been enough, I guess. Alright, so let's put those on. I think this is the ones Jasassin has. And let's see. Does this give us walk assist now? Yes. Okay, perfect. So now we can go back to our base. We can go back to it and actually get the full effect of what I wanted to do, I guess. So we should hopefully be able to run up these stairs faster now. Yep, awesome. Oh, that's sweet. It doesn't slow me down, and then we can go right down into there. That's cool. Now, I'm losing my feather falling ability from the other boots, and I don't get that jump boost, but it's not a big deal. I would like to experiment with the other armors. I'm not too familiar. I know they're not hard mods to learn, but I'm still not too familiar. So I'm going to do a little research on... Oh, and we can run on water too. That's kind of cool. That's weird. There we go. Alright, so enough derping. Really did what we wanted to with the episode. And I really got to start a series that's just like a weekly informative thing of just what's going on. So I don't have to spend so much time in an episode. But I'm going to start up something else right after this. Going to look up a few things. So stay tuned for that. Should be up tomorrow. And yeah, let me know what you think of the place so far. If you like this grass. Oh, there's the other type of grass. I'm pretty sure I already know the answer to my question. Let's see, what's it called? Yeah, there's this one other type of grass, purified grass, which is also really cool in itself, but I didn't like how it blended as well. And this is the grass that's from that majestic meadow. So this was another possibility. I also could even just use the slime grass, which I like, but I like that this is on normal dirt. So that's another possibility. It's pretty bright, which was my main concern. So I don't know. I can try and incorporate it in a build, but unless I'm crazy and that's like everybody loves that, I'm going to stick with what I'm doing. And, oh, I should probably use silk. Oh, I can put silk touch on the vajayjay now. All right, that one is fortune. So that's sweet. Gotta remember to always use my silk touch on these guys so I don't waste them. Ooh, silk touch on my vajayjay. It's needed it. It needs its silky smoothness. So yeah, just let me know what you think so far. I'm thinking we're gonna try and maybe do the void world, and we'll set up some machinery next time. And I'd like to get another farm going. We got to get something for food. So maybe like some type of steak farm. And then we got to get alternative power sources. My rule, I think, for this is that I'm only going to use the solar for my AE system until we've got power up and running. We've earned that. We set up enough things. We have the lava power and everything like that. So we're going to use solar for that. But I want to find alternative power sources for everything else, just so that we have stuff to do. So it's fun, a little bit more challenging. And yeah, figured that all out. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. As always, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not already so you don't miss out on new fun and cool things. Be the first ones to watch the videos. Remember to rate, hit that like button if you enjoyed it because it helps me out to get much better noticed on YouTube for my Minecraft. And yeah, as always, things. Why'd I draw a blank right there? Thanks for watching. Peace out.